wild out here. Hopefully the fish are back out because that would be irritating. I just was watching one of my fellow YouTuber streams around here. He's catching snook galore. So far I've caught catfish galore. So I'm just checking my rods. We're going to stream until 12 right now. We can't end the stream until 12. So what we gotta do, bullet is the bait of choice. What's up, everybody? I'm out here fishing. We have about 2 hours to fish or so. Then I got to get my stuff together and leave and go to the doctor's office. Because hip hip hooray. What's up, everybody? Hopefully, because sometimes YouTube does with the streams is they don't let you, they'll cancel it out and give you like no views if you do streams more than like 5 times a day. So I've done it like 5 times today because, like I said, the stream crashed once and, you know, overheated and crashed. I had to end it a couple of times too due to it being ridiculously hot outside. So, yeah. Thought we had a fish on for a second, and that felt like a good fish. Must have been like a rock or something. It felt good for a second. Yeah, we're not getting any viewers soon. Fun. I'm trying to get some of this bait on the hook. This mullet. So this mullet is, I caught some of these mullets, some of them I bought. Most of these I bought, I did not catch them. If the stream goes to the 7-minute mark without any views or anything, then I will end it and restart it because it may be glitching. Because YouTube also doesn't push streams with terrible quality either. But what's up, everybody? Nice to see you guys. We're fishing for some redfish, some snook, and some tarpon. I'm gonna actually use my lure. I'm gonna go over to the dock to grab my rod because it's kind of left too raw almost. I'm gonna use a little mullet lure. Try not to get hung on rocks. I'm gonna go tie it up. Haven't used any artificial today. That may be the key. I don't know. All I'm hoping is we can actually get some fish on. Like actually good fish too, not just, you know, terrible junk fish. The water's over there if you guys are curious. I'm gonna kind of let you guys decide what we put on. So let me know in the chat, hard plastic or soft plastic. Let me know. Do you guys want me to see me use some hard plastic or soft plastic lures? I'm kind of, me personally, I'm kind of aiming towards using one of these Yozuris. One of these things. Because snook probably will hit that. I think that's probably what I'm going to put on, honestly. I was going to take chat's input, but no one put anything in the chat, so I'm going to use my input. Luckily, I don't have to put a jig head on that either. That's the main thing about hard plastic baits is, or soft plastic baits is you have to put jig heads on them. I'm basically just going to throw under these docks. I'm going to try to do as much as I can to try to catch these fish. Safely and legally, of course. Yeah, I'm streaming until 12. So our last 2 raw stream, pretty much. Using this Yozuri. I hope I don't lose it because I don't want to pay $10 to get another one. These are not cheap, guys. Not cheap at all, so that's why I'm tying this. I have mullet juice all over my hands and the flies are all over. Not very fun. Yeah, this right here is one of our Yozuris. If you guys are typing in the chat, I can't see it. I can't tell at all if you guys are or not typing in the chat typically. But yeah, we're out here just fishing. Go with a Yozuri. It's the first time I ever used a Yozuri on this rod. Excited. Hopefully we can get on some fish. It's also like not really a top water lure. It's like it can be if you work it in a certain way. But the way I'm working it typically doesn't, work. Top water. I'm literally gonna go right here and try to cast in between the dock because it's not terrible, like cloudiness near the dock, so I could be able to get away with trying to catch a fish near the dock. What's up, everybody? Make sure you let me know where you guys are watching from in the chat. If you guys are chatting, I cannot see on my end, so put something in the chat so I make sure my chat is working because I have seen it not work before. But yeah, we got our wonderful bait here. It's kind of casting in between the dock pylons. Make sure that I'm still on my property. I can't tell what this looks like in the water right now because there's seaweed on it. Seaweed is atrocious. I do not like seaweed at all. Let's see. It looks pretty good in the water right now. Just putting it. Oh, there's a mullet that's jumped right there. Okay. See mullet. I saw one of my fellow YouTubers fishing around here. He was using pretty much this exact bait and he was catching snook. So I'm going to see if me using this, if I can get a snook or something to hit. Something that isn't trash. That's what I don't want. I don't want trash fish. I'm able to cast pretty far with this lure. This rod is just a good casting rod, generally speaking. So I'm able to use it pretty well. It's also not gonna. Yeah, I got stuck on it. Oh, we're good. So this is a Yozuri. For y'all that are just joining, this is a Yozuri Crystal Minnow. Love this. Make sure you guys let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from. Because the chat may not be working right now. That or just nobody's chatted. Don't know. So we're just kind of going through these docks. Oh, that was perfect cast. Is that a fish or is that a... Man, that was weird. Florida, baby, yep. What's up, Grady? Nice to see you in the chat. So the chat is working. There's no homeless commenting. Trying to catch these snook on some of these lures. This is a Penn Fierce. Love this thing. Fishing until 11 or 12, and then I gotta go to the doctor's. So hip hip hooray, gotta go to the doctor's. Hey, I didn't get any seaweed, never mind. I spoke too soon. I got seaweed on that cast. I almost hit that dock. Oh, that could have been bad. So baseball, I've been going for a while. Have you caught anything? Another catfish baseball guy. I'm using this Yozuri, and then we may switch up lures here and there. I like this one right now. It's acting pretty good in the water. It's also not collecting like that much seaweed. So I'm enjoying it not collecting a handful of seaweed. You know, house right there. Not my house, that's for sure. Right there, right in between the crack and the dock. It's literally perfect where the snook like to hide. It's a little bit on the windy side right now. It wasn't earlier. Can I please listen to your comment? I will listen to your comment. There it is. Whatever you want to say. Fresh or salt, this is brackish water actually, so it's a mixture between fresh and salt. So I can catch freshwater and saltwater fish in here. You can catch gar in here. You can also catch like tilapia and mine cichlids, but you can get redfish, tarpon, and black drum in here too. It's a pretty good mixture. I want a snook, that's what I want. Just had a big thing of seaweed. Nasty thing of seaweed. I'm gonna get it off. I'm gonna throw this around for like probably 10 more minutes or so, and then I'm gonna switch to something else. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go over to my rods real quick, make sure nothing is blowing up or anything. Make sure nothing chaotic happened, because I will cry if I lost one of my rods, because those rods are like 200, 300 bucks. That's a piece. Running over there real quick. What's up, everybody? If you guys are just joining, hello, River Rat Life here. Fishing with some artificial and fishing with some live mullet and dead mullet. What's up, Fins? Nice to see you in the chat. Making sure nothing's happening. No. Might as well cast a few times over here. Might as well cast a couple times. Pretty nice cast on this thing. Get about 20 yards or so out of him. You can see this in the water pretty well too, because it is shiny. So the fish are able to see this, I can guarantee that. So I'm just gonna cast it a few times over here and then go back over to the dock. What's up, everybody? Nice to see you guys in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna go back over to the dock. I was just checking up on my rods, making sure that nothing happened to them. Heading back over here to our original spot that we were fishing. I'm pretty much gonna like hang right on my property line, honestly, to try to catch these fish. Because in between the docks are pretty much where the fish, especially the snook right now, like to hide during the summer. So I'm pretty much just gonna hug my property line as much as humanly possible. I don't have waders, so I'm not gonna go, knee deep in here, but I'm also not gonna, not try. That's a good cast. That's right where I wanted it. What's up, everybody? If you guys have any questions of what I'm using, put it in the chat. I think I got a scale of a fish. Hold up. Guys, I think I hooked a fish. Like, scaled the fish when I was reeling that in. Because look at that, guys. I think I actually hit a scale of a fish. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I'm kind of just going up and down this dock, trying to get it. That's right. It's a great cast right there, honestly. Kind of go up and down the dock. I bet if I had a kayak, I'd be able to do better. I'm not going to get in my kayak right now. I forgot my life jacket, of course. The one day where I could probably use my life jacket is the day that I forget it. Because, of course, why not? So much seaweed out here. It's like, luckily, like the top of it, you can still see it. I'm like, if I put an NLB lure on, like it would cover the top of it, being like you can't see it all. That was a great cast. That was right where I wanted it. That may have been a fish. I'm not sure. Can't tell if it was seaweed or a fish. No, I think that was a fish. I don't think that was seaweed. It hit pretty hard though. Pretty much back in the same spot. I did that because if it is seaweed, I will feel it again. If it was a fish, then I will feel it again also. Or probably won't feel it again. I'm reeling the same speed. That's how I can typically tell if it was a rock, fish, seaweed. No, it was a fish. Because I just casted the same space and it was no seaweed. So that was definitely a hit then. What's up, everybody? If you guys are just joining, River Rat Life here. Hit those like and subscribe buttons. Helps the channel. Completely free. That was a great cast. That was right where I wanted it. That was a hit. Hey, I'm back. Sorry I missed the last stream before this one. You're good, dude. We just had to end it because, like I said, I got overheated and I was, like, not thrilled about being overheated. So I went inside for a little bit. Now we're out back here near the dock trying to cast these lures. Try to see if I can stand on the crab trap. It's probably not very smart. Yeah, it's not going to support my weight, unfortunately. Any fish yet? No. Nothing on the lures yet, unfortunately. This is the biggest property line we have. Like, out of all the lakes and stuff, or all the like houses and stuff, and like properties, we have the biggest property line, meaning that we have about acre of waterfront property compared to other people's like 50 yards of waterfront property. So catfish from before? Yeah, we did get a catfish. Oh, there's a mullet that just jumped right there. If you guys don't know, this is designed to look like a mullet, so this is really what mullet like to get. This is what I'm going to use in Delray Beach, or Venice Beach too, for the tarpon and snook, lure-wise, because it's going to work pretty well. What was that? Some of this went right in front of me. May have been a ray or something. I'm not sure. Whatever it was big. There are stingrays out here, but it could have been a redfish feeding too, because the coloration is pretty similar if you're looking from a distance, or you can't really see well in cloudy water. Coloration is pretty seen. Yeah, it's a nice dock, that's for sure. It's not my dock, of course. My dock is not nearly this long. Right in between the pilings for that snook, dude. There's snook out here, I know for a fact. Like, I want to get out here when the seaweed is not absolutely dreadful, so I can actually, you know, fish without every 40 seconds getting accosted by a thing of seaweed. What I need to do is, I need to find like a lure that is like soft on the bottom, so when the fish eat it, it doesn't get stuck on seaweed too. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to get near the dock, so right here, if you guys take a look in the middle of it, I'm going to try to cast like dead middle. It wasn't close to the dock, but it was like generally pretty, you know, far. What I want is I want a snook or something. I'm trying hard to catch a snook this summer. Come on. The seaweed will not get off the hook, I swear. What city is this? Like, I don't even know the city, honestly. All I know is it's like Brevard County area. Or no, Cocoa Beach, actually. Cocoa Beach. It's the city of Cocoa Beach. I'm getting under there trying to get these snook out. It's a pretty good cast. I'm just kind of casting like general different directions. I will come back here. Oh, there's a fish that just popped right there. I think that was a red, honestly. That's a red. I saw him. Weird question, how old am I? I'm 14. I'm 14. I'm gonna go over and rebait my rods over there with a set bait, because it seems like the Uzuri is not working the best right now. And fierce. I was asking because we could do like a fishing together. I'm 4, you're right near that. You're 10. Yeah, fishing is fun. Like I said, if you guys ever like see me in public, ever, make sure to come say hi, because I've had fans come up to me in public before. It's actually pretty cool. I'll fish with you guys. If you guys like me in public for a second, I'll fish with you guys, talk to you guys, take pictures, sign stuff, whatever you want type of thing. Yeah, if you guys ever see me in public, make sure to come say hi. I've definitely I've been recognized in public before, just because of, you know, Bass Pro especially. Just make sure you guys come over and say hi. Turning 11. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. What I want to do is I want to do during the this time of year that we have in Florida, like where it's good fishing. Is there a fish on? No, I got seaweed on. Man, I do not like seaweed at all. Seaweed is so irritating. So, grabbing this. I may honestly cast with this lure over in this direction for a little bit. Just because might as well. It's not as much seaweed over there. The reason that I'm able to cast super far with this is, number one, this is an ounce lure. Number two is this is a casting rod. This is a fast, which fast is kind of like the medium fast is kind of what you use when you're casting. It's really fun to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cast around a little bit. I've lost so much tackle to that tree right there. Do I have a Cinco? I do not have any Cincos because this is not really bass territory, so I don't really bring Cincos out here. Honestly, I don't use that many Cincos either, even when I bass fish normally. Probably why I don't catch bass often, but Cincos are just, I don't use them often. What I want to do is I want to catch a snook or something right now. I don't use hard plastics anymore. Typically I use soft plastics nowadays, but yeah, I should buy some. Next time I go to Bass Pro, I'll probably get some. We got like Bass Pro, Dick's Sporting Academy, Sportsman's Wholesale. We got quite a few like pretty good tackle stores around me within like a 45-minute jog. So it's Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods is like an hour and a half. Oh, ooh, that was a hit. Wow, that's a good size hit. I felt that. That was a nice hit. I know that wasn't seaweed because I saw it jump. Yeah, redfish or whatever. Redfish, black drum, snook, tarpon, trout. They're kind of like the top 5 in this river. Those are what you catch if you're fishing for them. Or that's typically what you catch, at least one of them every trip if you actually like really try. But right now it is summertime and I can't trust anything. Sometimes the fishing is absolutely incredible. Sometimes it sucks. Like there's really no difference. Yeah, redfish are at the bottom sometimes. The ones out here in this, like, so this is the Indian River, especially in this area in the flats, they're aggressive. So I caught some of my tarpon and redfish. I was reeling in a shrimp and I caught a redfish before. Same thing with tarpon. Because these ones in here are so stinking aggressive. Do I have a bait caster? No. I would not use my bait caster out here. All my bait casters are like expensive too. Like the cheapest one I have is like $75. The most expensive one I have is like $200. I want to get a Corrado DC, and that's what I want to fish with for saltwater. Is a Corrado. But Corrados are also, it's a waste of money unless I'm, 100% gonna use a bait caster when I'm saltwater fishing. With finesse fishing, probably smarter to use this. If you guys haven't already, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Helps the channel. We're trying to get to 5,000 subs by the end of the summer. Now we're going to do a 12-hour live stream. Going to find a location to do a 12-hour live stream, and we're going to do it. It's going to be wild, but we should be able to have a lot of fun. So this is a Penn Fierce that I'm using. We have a Daiwa Revolvos over there with a Penn Pursuit on it. And then over there is a 13er Lie with a 5,000 size Shimano neck stave. Pretty good combos. Get a casting bait caster. I'm not the biggest fan of Cast King like gear, but I am a big fan of their tackle. They're also like way overhyped in my opinion. They're good, don't get me wrong. They're decent stuff. Like if I was forced to fish, if I couldn't fish the rest of my life, or I would choose Cast King gear, I'd probably choose Cast King gear. You know what I mean? Like I would definitely use it if needed. Not to mention some of my to-go like rods and stuff are Cast King, but it's just not like my preferred. I prefer like your Penn, Daiwa, Shimano, Abu Garcia, and Luz are my top 5. Yeah, I'm just like not like the biggest fan, honestly. This is if you guys are just joining, this is a Yozuri Crystal Minnow mullet edition. It's my last cast, and then I'm gonna rebait my rods with mullet and then send them back out. Yeah, that one we're gonna put mullet on. The other one is also gonna be mullet. Just got to be careful because there are snakes and gators back here. Big ones too. They're not small by any stretch of the imagination. These are some big animals. Like I said, I'm also trying to use like almost all the bait we have because of I can't really like use the bait anymore because it's been out in the sun all day. Not to mention it just stinks. And I have to drive like an hour to the doctor's later, and I don't feel like I don't want to smell, nastiness all the way to the doctor's. Been busy, bro, and just how am I doing? Pretty good. Air fishing. I'm fishing until 12, or that, or till my phone dies. Either or. Whatever one comes first. It's fun. Reel this one in, set it back out. Travis with the 50 donation this morning was awesome. Travis is incredible. He helped our community. Tom Mulligan, also aka my grandfather. I love you, Pop. Oh, look at the dolphin frenzy. Look. Whoa. Wow. Look at that, guys, look. Look. The dolphins are blowing up right there. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. I'm going to save the past 5 minutes of the stream, however you do that. Boom. Wow, that's huge, not tarpon, huge dolphins blowing up right there. My day is pretty much finished because of them dolphins now. Unless the fish will come back after that. Man, that is wild. I'm gonna go here, put it through here. The dolphin is just cruising really shallow. Really shallow. Dolphin is beautiful though. Dolphins are very pretty animals. I'm getting a Cast King for $112. Or should I get a Luz or Abu Garcia combo? I do like the Luz and Abu Garcia. The Vengeance is pretty good. I would probably go, because I know you're a fan of Cast King, so probably get a Cast King. If it was me, like, I also, when I buy bait casters, I don't, like, there's not a rare coincidence that if I go buy a bait caster, I'm not spending $300. So I'm not really like the knowledge. If we're talking about spinning reels, I can tell you everything you need to know for any price range. But bait casters, I'm only like the cheapest one I have is a Abu Garcia Pro Max Vengeance. So you never got anything from Cast King? Yeah. Cast King is a very interesting brand. Just keep an eye on my rods. I'll probably head back over there here in a couple minutes to the spot where I was, or the dock over there. It's like not too far down there. It's not a terrible walk, like 3 minutes maybe. But yeah, there's quite a bit of wasp and stuff too, which I gotta be careful about. Wasp, do not feel good. I got stung by a wasp this morning. How in the world do I drive? I don't drive. No, I don't drive. I do not drive. I own this property, so I just fish here. It's kind of like a weird thing. I just ain't gonna get into all of it now. And then my mom is driving me to the doctor's appointment because, well, you know, I can't drive at 14. Oh, there's like a school of like 15 dolphins. That's crazy. Oh, there. Oh, I just fell off my bucket. Ow. Gotta go. Be back in 15 to 20 minutes. Got you, dude. I'm gonna go grab my lure and I'm gonna go cast about a little bit more over there near the dock for some snook. Yeah. Make sure my charger, for streams, I have a solar powered charger for my phone. It can charge GoPros, phones, pretty much any camera it can charge. I'm just making sure I put it up properly because knowing me, I probably put it the wrong side up where it's not going to charge. Because streaming does a number on your phone. I think I put it properly. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Yay, I did put it up properly. Oh my gosh. Look at the dolphins right there. Oh my gosh, look at that. They're right there. Oh my goodness. So close to the shore. It's insane. Right there. Like he's within casting distance. Splatter.